He stepped out of bounds in Game 5 in a pivotal moment. It's a lot of blame to go around, and only person you could actually look at and say, you know what, you played your ass off is Dame. And I'm tired of seeing Dame being exit every goddamn year because it's just reminiscent of like a Charles Barkley vibe. Like you're watching a great player never really get their just due or on a bigger stage. I would love to see Dame in a NBA championship because he's a primetime player. So he's gonna
Mhm.
step up to the big lights. He's gonna give us a good show. But he
I think
can't he can't get he can't get out of the first or second round. Yes, he went to the conference finals at one time, but like damn, it's just like wasted his years. It's another year that's a wash. It's ridiculous. And these players, I be wanting yo, that shit pisses me the fuck off, yo. Seriously. When you got a player like McCollum that is like, dude, you had Compazzo on you. You had Rivers. These dudes are like freaking eighth, ninth, 10 people on the bench. Yes, any given night they can have a good night. But consistently outplaying you, come on, that's ridiculous, man.
out of control, man. Out of control, man. You know what I mean? But they got their ass bust, and now they're on vacation, so now they can play wherever they want to go around the world. They have a lot of money, so they most definitely could do that. But yeah, man, you're out of this, man. And I thought that they would have at least came back with some fire this game. I thought that the bench, everybody would come back and understand the sense of urgency right now and try to close this game out. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the next game being a little more competitive than this one. Davis is playing, so that is some good signs. Which Davis will we get? Like we spoke about, he does have that groin injury, which is one of those nagging injuries. What do you think that what Dame will do today, Luck? What you think? I mean, what Davis will do?
Ah, I think he's gonna be hobbled. I don't expect him to have a huge impact. I mean, his presence alone on some Willis Reed hobbling out the damn locker room and giving his team that spirit. But as far as him being effective, I don't know. I think one real movement, far as his defensive prowess, he gonna re-aggravate something. He doesn't have what it takes right now, and I think it's a lot for them to ask for him to play. I think it's kind of selfish, and I probably LeBron probably told him, "Listen, we need you," and he's gonna do it for his team. But ultimately, he might sacrifice this game, but ultimately his career. Like, bro, you just had a groin injury. You think you're gonna be ready in a couple of days? Nah, it's not happening. So
So
maybe
my
he's pump faking.
salute to
Maybe
him
he's
though.
pump fit. Maybe he's pump faking and the injury wasn't that serious. I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna be effective. I really
Um,
don't.
I don't think that he'd have really took that break if it wasn't as serious as they think it is. So I do think he is, but like you talk about it, you know what I mean? He's like Mr. Glass, so that man is just susceptible to injuries and different things like that. You even bump him the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? Blow wind
Yeah,
around you,
of
and you
course.
just
You already know
talk
we
around
said that
him
here
like
first. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
We said that here first with the analogy of him being from Unbreakable, Mr. Glass, Samuel Jackson. That was a name that we
You
coined
know,
that here
they
first.
watched it here and then they made the meme after they watched it here.
Yeah.
They took it
So
from
you
here. So
know,
shout out to the NBA, everybody that took that meme because we
you
spoke
come on,
about that
listen.
nigga first. We called
The
him Mr.
tape,
Glass
yo,
right,
listen,
and then y'all took the
listen.
meme. It's all good, man.
Listen, the tape don't lie, man. Just run a tape back, you would see that we was talking about him being Mr. Glass, unbreakable. We understand that he's injury plagued and he plays his heart out, but at the same time, these nagging injuries linger. He really didn't have no time off. You gotta understand. They were just playing in a bubble a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
Literally,
when you think about basketball, it,
it's
it
like
might
my
it might be it might be months, but it's kind of like days ago because the muscle memory is like, yo, I'm fucking tired, bro. We just finished playing a, a championship type vibe game. It's like, come on,
yeah, man, yeah, man.
it's
So
gonna be
shout out,
difficult for them. Phoenix gonna get them up out of here though. It's gonna be the end of LeBron. It's gonna be the end of LeBron's
run.
reign as a superhuman. He's coming down to mortal existence. You understand?
He's on his way down. He's on his way down to mortality. I believe that he's on his way
Yeah.
down to mortality.
Yes. They
A lot of
listen.
people not scared of him more.
They're pulling on him. He's coming down to mortal existence. I'm not saying he's not going to be great. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's coming down to mortal existence. The last game was kind of like a foreshadowing where he's going to be. Yes, he got his pardon back in crime, so he could kind of step out. I look for LeBron to be aggressive. He probably have a triple double. Him in exit games is ridiculous. He comes with his energy, so I know he's going to be super amp,
I
super
think
amp.
he's going to be super amped. I look for him to be super aggressive early because it depends on what LeBron we get. We get the LeBron that comes in aggressive early, or we usually get the facilitator that's trying to get the other players early. And I think that that's something and a part of why they were able to beat them and get out to this lead on LA last game. I think that he has to come out early, look for his shot, not the 3-point shot, because he likes to get comfortable and rely on that. I think he needs to look for aggression, look for the basket, drive down to the basket, lower his head, lower that shoulder, lower every goddamn thing, and go into the lane.
Yeah, in the first couple of minutes, we're going to see if he's going to be assertive, aggressive, and going downhill to the hole in the cup and finishing strong. We going to tell. We're going to understand and see. If you're watching the game, you're going to see the type of LeBron you're going to get in the beginning. The first minute, you're going to see what type of LeBron you're getting, and from that, we'll see how the games come out. Because if he come out and go to that line, they're calling a foul for LeBron. So if he gets out and come to the line, they'll be all right.
Count him. Yep, they're gonna count it, man. You know, LeBron gets all the fouls, he gets all the calls. But you know what? This has got me stirring up this question that, you know, I mean, it's been going around the media and different things, especially in the sports world, right? You know, LeBron being the greatest player that everybody thinks, not everybody, but if not most likely everybody, they think that LeBron is, if not the best player, he's one of the greatest players. But, you know, a lot of people are questioning if he's the best player on that team. So they're like, greatest player in the world, slow down. He might not even be the best player on that team. I think that he is the best player on that team, but some people think that maybe Davis is. How do you feel about that?
LeBron is the best player. So that's
Period.
just the answer to the question right then and there. LeBron is the best player on that team.
Point blank.
I think Anthony Davis is more talented than him, but
In which way?
it's
You
a
got to.
di-
You can't say. You
it's a
cannot say
it's
something
a
like that.
different it's a
Explain.
different it's a difference. I mean, LeBron can affect the game in so many facets in different ways. It's not even funny.
Okay.
I think Anthony Davis has more pure raw talent because he was a guard that morphed into being a 6'10" agile big man. So he can bring the ball up, but he's not. I wouldn't say he's in his prime right now because he hasn't had a team to himself, so to speak, where he can exert all his styles of plays and what he can do. So when I say talent, is like LeBron at this age of his career, he can't do what Davis could do. You understand? So Davis is more talented, but he doesn't have the mental fortitude to get to where LeBron is at right now. LeBron can control the game without even dominating the game and points wise. LeBron can move pieces and get them there. Anthony Davis has yet to show that in his career that he can take a team by himself to a finals or even make them win a chip. So he's not really in LeBron's shadow because the age difference, but he's not on no way, shape, form on LeBron's level because LeBron is just a different type of beast when it comes to this basketball stuff. He's cerebral. He understands how to manipulate the game, when to go, when not to go. And when you're playing LeBron with his back against a wall, the guy shows up and destroys. I'm talking about destroy, on all ends of the and both ends of the court. You know what I'm saying? So he's not nothing to play with. So to answer the question, LeBron is still the best player in the league. I won't ever not. I won't disrespect him in that magnitude, but I also said that he's coming down to human realm,
Which is
right?
mortality.
Yes, right now because you're starting to see the little rinks in the armor. You're like, oh shit, LeBron is tired. LeBron is leaving the bench early. LeBron is just getting frustrated. He's not able. See, when your mind thinks you can do something, but your body's telling you no, that's when you know. You have to understand that. It's like your mind saying, "Oh, I could get here," but your body like, "No, you can't." Just like with him and Crowder, that back and forth with him and Crowder. Crowder got the best of him. He was like, "Oh, Crowder, you garbage." He pushed him. He fell. Crowder came back the next game and gave him some work.
And gave him some work, man. Yep, he did. He absolutely
So
did.
it's like, when do you ever see that? LeBron usually dominates his opponent in every series that's guarding him. and just makes them crumble. But it's not like that no more, buddy. It's not like that no more.
Not
I
like that.
can't believe Denver beat them in that way. Yo, that is disappointing. So you don't understand how fucking angry I am about that Denver Portland series, yo. Uh,
That's crazy. I,
the better team didn't win,
I
talent
don't
wise.
believe this. I believe that it just makes me feel sorry for Dame, but I can't be sorry because great players, they make their organization put the team around you that you want. So when you go out into that battlefield, you know the team that you have, so you can be only nothing but happy, even in a win or a loss. All right. Right. And I don't think is involved enough in that organization, especially if they've paid him the money and he is going to be the franchise player of that team. He needs more input in that role of the organization, understanding which players is going to be put around him. Because I'm thinking that they're not meshing correctly with Dame. I think McCollum has to go next year, and I think we need to get a good player. What do you think? What moves do you think they can make? All right. If they get rid of McCollum, who you think would be a great complementary player to Dame Lillard and could help him to get past this first round like this year and next year, excel deeper into the playoffs?
Well, I think they should. Damian Lillard's stock is at the highest it's probably ever going to be. So I wouldn't be surprised if they taking calls for Damian for real. I would be taking calls for Dame Lillard. I really would. I would get all the draft capital I can possibly get for Damian Lillard, the whole team. I'm blowing the whole team up, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not going overboard. No. Where you going? You're not going anywhere. He is hot right now. He's just coming off the double nickel game. I'm taking calls for Damian Lillard and the whole damn team. I want all the draft picks I can ever get, and I'm stocking up draft picks because we're not going anywhere. We're in quicksand. Bottom line. So it's not just McCollum. McCollum is just a dude that his stock is low. So you're not going to get much for him after that performance. You're going to get a lot for Dame. So I would consider even taking trade offers for Dame. I don't know where he gonna go, but
Dame,
if you got Dame on there saying you ready to trade him, you're gonna
that's
get
you gonna get whoever you want in that damn league right now. They're gonna
you're
give
gonna
you
get
some people besides LeBron James. They're gonna give you somebody.
you're gonna get future first rounders.
You're gonna get some picks. You're gonna get some number one picks, man. You're gonna get some good picks. But
Of
you
course.
think that's the route that they should go? Just rebuild, blow it up. That's what you would do with it. You just blow up the whole thing, Luck.
Listen, everything. I would tell Dame, I would give him his proper respect. I said, Dame, listen, right now the team is constructed. We're not going anywhere. Where would you like to go? And then we'll start working from there. We'll have a transparent relationship. We'll make sure that you're taken care of and you understand we're gonna retire your number when you retire. We're gonna have a transparency between us. But we have to look at the future because right now it's glum. It's like we're not going nowhere. We are not making it nowhere. We need to blow it up. And especially with McCullum. McCullum, I'm trading him anyway. I don't give a shit where he go. I'm
He
trading him
has,
to the worst team. Listen,
has
get it. Just don't, I don't even want to look at you. Just listen, Dame, you gonna get respect, but McCullum, you get up out of here, man. Because
that just don't make no sense,
man,
man. The way he did it out
man,
this year, I don't think that. Man, I can't say that he didn't give the effort. I don't know if that was an effort at all, but I just know that that's not the game that McCullum plays, and I think that he's as much as a good thing that he's been to Dame. I think that he's now become a hindrance now. And so where do you think who you think would want Dame and can make a good trade for Dame? Who you think? What you think about that? Where you think Dame
I
should go?
think I'm not sure, but everybody would take the call if you're saying you're shopping Damian Lillard. They're giving everything. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get stars. You're gonna get picks. You're gonna get everything you need. I mean, his contract is crazy, so you got to make the numbers make sense. But at the same time, it's like it's Damian Lillard. You're taking the call, so I don't know where he's gonna go, where he should go. I wouldn't be surprised he go to the Knicks. I mean, having Dame in the Garden would be great. It would be great for the city. It would
What?
be great for the city.
But we
And you know
don't.
you
But also with that though, you want to go to a team that's going to be competing for a championship, man. After years of struggling, after years of
but
breaking
listen.
hearts in first rounds, I think you would want to go and compete for a championship after that, right? But the teams with the
Listen,
championships ain't going to be able to take that max contract that he got.
if you wanna lose, why not lose in New York?
Yeah, man, you're gonna be the man losing. You're gonna be the man losing. You're gonna have your
You
own
know,
channel here. That's what they said. They told LeBron, "We'll give you your own channel. You will have the LeBron channel. You will have everything if you come here. You can get everything you want, LeBron James. So when if you come here, you can have the whole world. You know what I'm saying? New York, but also you just got to be ready to be nailed on the cross because New York is a place like that. If you do not come out, if you don't commit, if you don't defense, littlest things in this game, the people will start to burn your jersey and treat you like LeBron when he left Cleveland. Crazy.
well, Phoenix is up, I think 14-5. If LeBron James loses this game, he's 1 year closer. So I think he's going to give 20. I think he's going to do 20 years, maybe. But he's definitely coming back after this. But yeah, it's 14-5. It doesn't look good. The defensive rotations are not clicking. It's too
And he's
early
in
for
year what
people.
now?
18.
He's in year 18. You think he's gonna, he's gonna do 20 for a fact. We know he's gonna do 20. Is he gonna do more than 20? I think body wise, I think that he's gonna be in shape enough to do more than 20 years. But regardless of what, I think that he will be able to affect systems if he was
He
to
want to
play.
lead. He wants to be the number one scorer in NBA history.
And he's en route to do that. He can do that by when you think he can do that. He can do that by next year or so, right?
Yeah, they said he would have to play like maybe 3 more years to get to the number one in
And he's gonna play
NBA
that.
history.
And he's gonna play those 3 years. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I think
in the
he's gonna
21st century. He's gonna
the
retire.
year yeah, the year that he gets it, it'll be the year that he retires. When LeBron be the number one scorer in NBA history, he's gonna walk off the court. You're gonna see the ball spot and all shit. He's gonna be walking off. They're gonna give him the ball, and that will be his last year because he wants to be the number one scorer.
He has
Because
to,
he's
man.
always because you know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, "I'm the number one scorer in the league, but I was a passer."
Yeah, because with the Michael Jordan's comparison, so he's gonna have to have that on his thing. So even if he doesn't get another chip, which he might not, Kobe will still have more rings than him. People will still say Kobe's better than him. He will
No,
have
no,
four.
no.
Some people will say that Kobe is better than him. Period. I don't know
Okay,
how
okay,
they
okay.
say LeBron is there first before while Kobe was alive when Kobe had five. Point blank. Period. The hardware make you that. We know that from Bill Russell. We learned that the hardware is where it's at. I know you do all of these other things, but how many times have you won a ring? That's what it's all about in sports. So Kobe is next after Mike. Point blank. When we talking about chips, right? And LeBron got four. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna stuck. I think he could pull out one more and tie Kobe. I don't think he's gonna get the six, but most likely he might just be stuck right there at four. But with the all-time record, he's still gonna have bragging rights with the all-time record.
So if that's the case, then Robert Ory should be like, um,
Robert Ory didn't do those rings though, man. Don't compare him to people like
yes, he
LeBron.
did.
Listen to me. He wasn't the focal point of offense and all these type of things. No, he was a person that he did defense. He hit some threes and shit like that. But we're not gonna make Robert Ory like he's some goat. Stop, man. He won chips. He moved around to good places. Sometimes the luck of the draw, serendipity, you get put in certain offenses where you can win a championship. That's cool. Do we have seven? Yeah. All right. It's all good. I get it. But he is not no Michael Jordan. He is not, and he will tell you himself, he's not no LeBron James, and he ain't no Michael Jordan. You've never had the pressure, the burden of a whole franchise, an organization, a whole city on your back. If you feel it look like you filled a whole entire city. You know what I'm saying? When he feel his local people in the city where he's from, probably Houston or wherever he's from, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So we can't compare him to Ori to a LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I think LeBron James, he's one of those people that, like I said, he's narcissistic in some ways. So he will go after that feat. He's not like a Barry Sanders who came to surpassing Walter Payton, and he could have. He was on urge of breaking that, and then he retired right before he did that. So you could see a person like that, just the self fortitude in a person to not crack the lead because he said in honor too, he didn't even want to break his record, man. He let Peyton keep it, bro. He
Yeah,
let
Barry Sanders was a player that understood once the love for the game go, you don't disrespect the game. Anthony Davis looks hobbled. he doesn't look like he should be out there. Seriously, he's
He's
moving
moving
very
very
ginger.
gingerly.
He's
He's
moving
moving
very
gingerly.
Yes, come
Yes,
on,
he's moving
it's
gingerly. We said
ridiculous.
it at the same time.
He should
Yes, gingerly.
he shouldn't be in the game. Seriously,
But
like
he's
this
just
is what
there as a stunt. Oh my God, with that foul. Oh, thank you. You see that push right there? That hurt him, you know. He just got
he
an
should.
inverted push just now, which looks like he just kind of strained his groin. He's just reaching. You see him reaching for the groin area. I think they're using him as a stunt. They're trying to use him early in the game as a deflection. Maybe he could open up some other things for some other players, and they're trying to get him some early points. Remember, look for him to score a couple of points early and then be sitting, and then come back in later in the second quarter and then be sitting, and then come back maybe depending on how that game is going. If they have a lead in the third, he'll be coming back late third or maybe in the early fourth.
LeBron James is playing very conservative
I
on the
told you
out.
that's not the Michael Jordan. I mean, that's not the MJ. I mean, the LBJ that you need. That's not the LeBron you need. We don't need the LeBron that's coming out facilitating off the rip. We need the LeBron that's going to come in aggressive, not shooting threes, going for his baskets, going for the free throw line. This is a 20-point free throw game. You go in this game is that game. You need to go to the line and shoot 20 throws. Is he the best free throw shooter? Who knows? He might make 15 of those. Okay, cool. And then he go get his little 30 or 25 or whatever, 20 from the field, and that's cool. Now look, you're sitting on a 30-point, 40-point game. As simple as that.
Anthony Davis is not finishing this game. He's
No, he's
not
not. He's
finishing
not.
this game.
Not. But he's
Anthony Davis will not finish this game.
LeBron for
It's not.
three. Off for three. Chris Paul got it. They running down 14-5, 7:07 on the clock. Devin Book got it. Probing. What is he going to do? He passes it back out. He gets it back. Send that ball back to Crowder. I think something good's going to happen. Oh, Devin Booker takes it. Oh, man, he usually has a pretty good layup, but he blew it. LeBron James, nobody can stop him in traffic like that. That is LeBron James that you need. If he does that, I don't care who's in front of him. I don't care what team he's playing. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Davis is really hurting now. He didn't even go back up court. He is close to the bench. They've called a timeout. The groin area is really now, it is looking like it's Kings
Nagging.
it's Kings County in the groin area.
He won't finish the game.
At the bench. Look, I thought that he would make it to the second quarter, be sitting. Let me see how he stretched it. Oh, he tried to jump. He felt the strain from the jump. He was sticking defense, trailing the defender, trailing the offensive player, which was Devin Booker, who was driving for a layup, right? Left-handed layup on the left side of the hoop. Now, Davis is trailing behind him, going for like that chase down block that him and LeBron James is known for. But as he tries to jump, you can see in mid-air, he grabs for the groin. So it's not like we could say it happened on the landing. We could say that that area is that he's injured enough that even on the pull-up, he probably re-aggravated that injury. He's headed back to the locker room right now, and he is hobbling. Pheonix with a miss. Schroeder is bringing the ball back up court right now. He got it on the top of the three-point line. He's probing. Oh, LeBron James.
All that means is Caruso has to step his Kuzma, excuse me. Kuzma has to step his game up. And Caruso also
It's not gonna happen.
Caruso also got to come in and play a pivotal point in pivotal moments. He got to do his thing because right now, Caruso is a bench player that can give you a spark. They need another spark because this lineup that they got out right here is not going to cut it. It's not. It's not. No shooters out. It's no shooters out here, and nobody that's playmaking.
And we're not going to put Kyle Kuzma. What's this? What is that? He's going to make that as a foul call? Nothing. All right, look, Kyle Kuzma, right? Now, Kyle Kuzma is another one like that now. I'm not going to put no big faith in him. He's one of those Randall type of players where people trying to make him more than he is, even though I think he has more potential than Randall does right now, but he hasn't been living up to his potential, one. And I haven't think he's been working on his shot as much, or if he has been, it hasn't been getting as better as it should be. Because a lot of people think that they were looking forward to him being that fourth person or that third scorer, you know what I'm saying, at least to get them the points when they was putting his team together. I think that they made the wrong trade by trading BI, which is Ingram, and keeping Kuzma. I think if they had Ingram right now in this game, he would be going to hell off in the series, and they wouldn't have need. Oh my God, Caldwell Pope with an angel three, high arcing, kick out the legs. He pulled the angel three. Shout out to him for that change, man. He cashed it out on that one, man. Damn, son, you seen that three, Luck?
Yeah,
Cash
that shit was all water.
all water. You hear
Yo,
me?
Phoenix is winning this game, all right?
We need the
Phoenix
Bruce
is
Lee
getting.
sound effect. Remember, remind me of the Bruce Lee sound effect when I say, oh, water, be as water. That's when you hit that squish. Be
Listen,
as water.
listen. Phoenix is winning this series. It's over. LeBron
It
is
is over.
staying
Oh my
home.
God, 3-point line. Get out of here. Phoenix, Booker, going. I told you, Phoenix is a team that just seemed like they got the momentum. They gained that confidence from that game when Davis went out. It was on and popping. And they had the lead before Davis went out. So I don't want to make people think like, oh, just because Davis went out, they was losing. No, they was actually busting ass prior to the injury.
Yeah, I mean Phoenix got their number. They match up well, and no one's gonna stop Booker. The shit is wetty. The
Shit
shit is
is
straight wetty. Shit
straight
is straight.
wetty.
The shit is
Straight
wetty, man.
wetty like a mamita. Listen to what I'm telling you though. Phoenix 21, Lakers 10. Caldwell Pope is livid with the ref. Mine, you get a tech, young gentleman. Mine, you get a technical foul. Chill your ass out. All right. Make it count on the court. Stop bumping your cheeks and move your feet.
Yo, this nigga Booker is wildin', bro. I'm telling you, Booker is
Going
going nutty.
shitey. He is going 8 shite right now. Booker is playing the right way, man. And Booker, man, for when he came up in that league, he was actually a person that had a pair of sneakers. You probably never knew it was some Devin Bookers, but it was a pair of Uptowns. I think they was like cream, and then he had a cream kind of tint one to the Uptown, and then one was like green. Oh my God, Phoenix again. Booker is going beakers. He is going to hell off. 24 points right now to 10 points. Phoenix is in the lead. LeBron James got it, being super soft right now. Does a fadeaway and he misses because he's being soft, trying to be like he got his whole team out there. He needs to be more aggressive. Devin Booker again for the ice check, and he does it. Heat check, 27 points to 10 points. 17-point lead. Phoenix cranks it out to a 17-point lead real quick under the watch of Devin Booker. Shout out to him. He's about to sell a few more sneakers. And when y'all go buy them Devin Bookers, make sure you go get one of them hats to go with it. This old Don't Hide the Plug one, or that old New York, that French and, you know what I mean, Lucky got over there with. So this is what you got to do. Make sure you go to www.don'thidetheplug.com. Make sure you follow Don't Hide the Plug on all social media platforms. Follow us on YouTube as well at Don't Hide the Plug. Got to play a couple bills. You already know you are now in the zone where we encourage those young kids. Stay in the zone. Stay out the streets. If you got a sports talent, make sure you're pushing that. If you got to go to school, try to push it. Go to school. Do what you got to do. Stay in the zone. We got a lot of good things coming up, charitable events and different things like that we are going to be doing here on In the Zone. Pay a couple bills.
The Plug brings you quality hats such as the Old New York, Clout Kings, as well as Nationality Hip Hop. All hats are created through a partnership with New Era. Don't Hide the Plug is continuously pushing the lines of the culture through fashion. For hats, clothing, as well as other merchandise, visit www.don'thidetheplug now and get yours.
You already know the vibe. We live and we
Shoot a block, cooker.
cooking up right now, man. Lucky Luck, man. This game is getting away from LA. What
Yeah,
is
they listen, Devin Booker. That's all I gotta say. Devin Booker is one of those top tier players. His jump shot is automatic. He's getting to his spots. Anthony Davis is hobbled. He's in the back. LeBron James can't do it on his own. And like I said, he's coming to mortal realm. He's coming out the clouds and coming down to earth. LeBron James got his work cut out for him. I'm not saying that the league is insurmountable, but he has his work cut out for him, so he's gonna have to try hard to come back. But Devin Booker got it going, and Chris Paul is on the bench right now with aggravating his shoulder again. So we'll see if he's gonna come back and play. But Devin Booker is the talk right now. He's on fire.
Yes. He got it clicking.
On fire.
Oh,
Step backs
really
between the
does.
legs, set shots. Man, it's all net too. Every time he's shooting it, it's not hitting rim. No rim. No
Shooting
rim.
it, going in splash, and that looks for a long night if you are the defender, man. Man,
He
no
got
matter what you're
16
doing,
points.
that's
16 points of 6 to 7 shooting. Like,
get the fuck out of here, man. You hear what I'm saying to you? 16 points. Look for him to be scoring at least 40 points tonight. At least 40 points, unless he takes his foot off the gas. It doesn't seem, I think like they're going to be giving him heat checks all night. Hey, man, shoot that one. Let's see if you can keep it going. Even
he
after
about to get
down, they're going to heat
he
him up
about
again.
he about to get the Lakers the fuck out of here. He got
Oh,
more
yeah.
than they whole team.
So would you say he single-handedly cooked them?
Absolutely. He's getting the Lakers the fuck out of here. Tonight will be the night
Did you see that step back three, bro? Oh, my
shit
God.
is wonderful.
Every shot is all net from three. Bang. He's just playing playground ball with these guys right now, man. Damn, did you feel like this when you was busting NBA players' asses back in the days and shit?
All right, we're gonna have to tamper that. They wasn't NBA players, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This was back in the day. This was before those players were NBA players. I'm just saying, did you feel the same way when you was busting those? I'm not naming names. I didn't drop no names. I'm just saying, did you feel the same way when you was busting those supposed NBA players' asses just like that?
I mean, it felt good. I wasn't one of those players that toot my old horn. I just did my job and collected my points. I was more so a facilitator.
Thank you.
I did what I did, but I'm not one of those players that I'm not one of those players, man.
The truth, y'all. I got it out of him, y'all.
Nah.
He told y'all that he used to catch fire on y'all. I finally got out of him.
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Cooking up.
Bookers is one of those elite players out. Those guys with those type of guns is Ray Allen ish. Dale Ellis, Chuck Person.
I don't think he gets enough in the league.
The riflemen, these type of individual. Even his brother, what was his brother's name? Wesley. Excuse me, Wesley Person. Like these guys with guns for days, man. It's just crazy. Devin Booker is different because he can create off the dribble. That's what makes him so dangerous. But the Lakers don't have the talent to compete with Phoenix, and it's unfortunate that we couldn't see everybody healthy to see where they really at.
I know, right? Shit, bro. But Devin Booker is bowling. He most definitely got his game going on another level right now. Shout out to that man. Shout out.
LeBron looks defeated.
He's done.
He looks defeated.
He knows it's done.
He know he can't do it.
LeBron knows that it's done. LeBron knows that the game is done. It's 27-12. It's a blowout, man. It's looking like it's going to continue to be a blowout. Davis is still on the sidelines now. He's returned from the locker room, but he looking like he got suit and a tie. It looked like he got a fur coat or something on the side. He got some clothes on over there, so it don't look like he's going more packing and going to the post right now. Look, another 3-point shot. Did they count it or did they blow it off? Did they whistle it off? Damn, son. Phoenix just got it going, man. And once the team got it going like this, it's just very infectious. LeBron James finally takes a seat. It looks like a well-deserved seat, man. He's reaching for the cloths, wipe his sweat, things like that, man. This man's tired. But I don't think that he's given enough so far into this game. He's coming out like he usually does, trying to get people into it, which I understand and I love about his game. But the same great things about his game sometimes are the same thing that hurt his game, is when he don't know when to be aggressive and he doesn't know when to facilitate, just like Westbrook, but not as bad as a Westbrook. But you just don't know sometimes when to just take control early and then facilitate a little bit and then take control. You know what I'm saying? Like Westbrook, he's just all over the place.
All over the place. But LeBron James looked defeated. I think he knows deep down there's nothing he can do to make his team beat the Phoenix Suns. It's just too much.
And this
And I
is a
just
team that I think they plan to beat on the calendar. I think they plan to beat this team. Like, you know what, we're gonna get it past them, and you know what I mean, work. I think this is a team that they overlooked, and they were actually looking to the second round, and this first round team has actually come to be the actual problem that is in the corner.
Phoenix Phoenix was in the locker room watching the Denver and Portland game to see who they're gonna play.
Okay.
They seen that Denver won. They're like, yo, okay, we're gonna get them up out of here. They're not gonna play around because who the winner of this game plays Denver.
How do you think Phoenix match up with Denver?
Denver's gonna go to the conference final. I mean, Phoenix is gonna go to the conference finals.
So Phoenix is gonna beat Denver.
Yes,
Who's the answer for Joker? I think it comes down to Joker.
I
Because
think
Joker's
eight.
not just a big man who can score. He's also the LeBron James of that team that is facilitating that rock from the post from all over and getting guys involved and keeping people with touches. So he is the Achilles heel. I think that he is the reason, and as high as he goes is as high as Denver will go.
I think Aiton can not match him, but Aiton can give him some comp. They don't have nobody to stop Booker. I think Booker's more of a problem. I think Booker is really a problem. They got wing defenders like Crowder, Bridges. They can even go in a bench. They got a young stud, Johnson. They got Craig. They got the backup point guard that can match with Morris. I don't think Phoenix would allow what happened to Portland happen to them, especially Booker. Booker is a different player than I would say Dame. Dame is more dribble dribble. I think the way Monty Williams run his sets for his players, he allows Booker to come on more pin downs, more pick plays where he doesn't have to dribble as much, exert so much energy. So yeah, I think that Phoenix can take care of business and beat Denver. But it's gonna be a tough series. It's gonna
What,
be
6 games?
probably
Go
seven.
6? Probably
No, it
seven,
goes.
6.
It
Might
can
go
go
7.
seven. It can
But
go
I at least
seven.
see 6. I really see 6 at least in the horizon of that game series.
Yeah, it can go seven. But I think Phoenix will pull it out. Phoenix will definitely pull it out. Phoenix is the number 2 seed, so they're gonna have home court, which is plays in their favor, especially for the young guys that's on the team. They
Hmm.
young players play better when they're at home. They get to sleep in their bed, get some food. Go drive to the game in the same route they've been doing is a routine thing. So I definitely believe Phoenix with the home court they can edge it out.
The game is back on. It's up and gunning. It's 33-12. The Lakers hadn't scored yet. Phoenix is just clicking, man. They got it going. They playing good defense. Harold is working on the boards, man. He is working on them boards. This is what I'm talking about. Montrezl Harrell working on the boards. It's looking like he's trying to do something over there. It's 33-14, 34 seconds of counting. A 3-point shot goes up, and that thing lands. It's actually a 2. They count it as a 2. It's 36-14 with 29, 28, 27 going. They kick it for a 3. The 3 is off. The 3 is off. Phoenix brings it back across the half court. They're slowing it down, trying to take the last second shot. It is 12 seconds to go. Top. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, this 2 passes. Damn. Who that commence? Damn. Damn, they almost hit that 3 right there, man. They almost hit a 3, man, and went up again. But it's 36-14 at the end of the first quarter. Let us know what you're thinking about the game. You already know. This is In the Live Sports, In the Zone Live. You already know. We cooking up right now. We live. This game is actually less competitive than I thought it was.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
really
disappointment.
it's,
I think the most competitive game we probably was going to see was in that Portland Denver series. I mean, Portland was up off like 15 in the third, and they kind of crumbled the game. So that was like a huge letdown.
mm,
But LeBron is playing with less talent. He's not going to be able to surmount this lead. It's not happening. It's not working. LeBron looks defeated on the bench. He's like, yo, this shit is done. I'm tired. I'm packing it in. It's over, man. It really looks like it's over. When you look at the body language, you see Davis come back over from the locker room with the sweats on, and it looks like he's like, I can't. I'm not a go. I'm gonna sit out the rest of the game. Yeah,
Out of control, man. Out of control.
This is the second game back to back that it started off with a slappies.
Oh man, yo, this game is crazy right now, man. I thought that it will be better than this, but you already know the vibe. Hopefully the Lakers can get it together. This is just the end of the first, so they still have nothing but time. You already know you're live right now with us in the zone, and you are in the zone where we encourage all of our young people to stay out them streets and stay in the zone, especially if you have some sports talent and you see yourself, you know what I mean, in that NBA, in that NFL, in that MLB, playing soccer, whatever it is, the sports that you see playing professionally. Stay out them streets, stay in the zone, and you will be getting covered on Sports Center, and we will be covering you just like this too. You already know the vibe. Make sure that you're subscribing to In the Zone, our new channel. We just built it. Make sure you subscribe to In the Zone on YouTube. Make sure you also follow the Facebook group where you will be getting live updates and different things going around in the sports world. Sports centered and sports related news and content will be getting updated in that group and on the YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe there, and make sure you subscribe to OOTA BLOKK on YouTube, and make sure that you're notified. Turn on the bell notifications on all pages to make sure you're notified when me and Lucky are in the zone. You already know the vibe.
Yo, Booker is just going off, man. He's gonna have one of those nights, man.